Welcome to News Today with WDW News Today. I'm Tom Corliss. Here now the news for March 26, 2021. Disneyland has unveiled plans for a theme park expansion as well as retail, hotel, and parking projects. Disneyland Forward is Disney's efforts to work with the city to grow the Disneyland Resort post-pandemic. Disney will be asking the city to approve plans to add a mix of theme park, hotel, retail, dining, and entertainment on the eastern and western edges of the Disneyland Resort. With this new plan, Disney is asking Anaheim to allow for the diverse, integrated experience theme park visitors now seek. That's what they're saying. Severely limiting, saying the existing allowances severely limit Disney's ability to continue investing in Anaheim. Now, hotel, theme park, retail, and dining are all part of one immersive experience. Guests expect that the future of entertainment will seamlessly weave all uses together in ways that were hard to imagine 25 years ago when the city created specific plans. The West Side expansion envisions new theme park lands on the downtown Disney and Lilo and Stitch parking lots situated between the existing Disneyland Hotel and Paradise Pier Hotel. Originally, there was some confusion because this is a wild plan. Some news outlets who attended the announcement today were confused if this was a third park, but apparently, according to the website, these are land expansions of both Disneyland and California Adventure, even though they are across the street and connected via long walkways and tunnels to the existing parks they are quote-unquote in. The DisneylandForward.com website states that the lands could include Frozen, Peter Pan, and Tangled, already announced for Tokyo Disney Sea's Fantasy Springs, as well as Zootopia from Shanghai Disneyland, Toy Story Land from Disney's Hollywood Studios, and Tron Light Cycle Run, currently under construction for the Magic Kingdom. The existing Toy Story parking lot on Harbor Boulevard, just across from the Anaheim Convention Center, would be turned into a new shopping and dining district a la Disney Springs at Walt Disney World or Disney Town at Shanghai Disneyland. Concept art of the East Side retail area features a central lagoon surrounded by shops and a small hotel. To support future development over the next few decades, Disney plans to significantly invest in transportation, parking, transit, and pedestrian safety measures to improve mobility throughout the Anaheim Resort. In the future, Disney envisions creating a new parking destination on the east side of the Anaheim Resort as well, which would include a pedestrian bridge with upgraded entrance accessibility for hotels and businesses located along Harbor Boulevard. In addition, Disney will continue to work with area businesses and city to invest and encourage the use of public transit and ride sharing for cast and guests. Details are still hazy at this point as Disney needs the approval from the city to build any and all of this. And of course, plans of this sort have fallen through before, specifically talking about Eastern Gateway, in which they wanted to build a parking lot on this side. They also wanted to build a new hotel on the other side, and Harbor Boulevard businesses were not having it, which is why that fell through. So here we are again, and obviously this is all very tentative because there is a lot of approval and a lot of things that have to happen before we arrive at any of this getting built. So it's exciting. It is cool. As a fan, it's what you want to see. But at the same time, we have to understand that this could all fall apart any day. That being said, this is strategic. The Walt Disney Company knows this is the time to try again. The city of Anaheim is in a rough spot. Obviously, they've been closed for a year. Tourism is in the toilet. And this is the time to say, like, hey, we want to invest in the future, which is your future also. So please, and they're not asking the government for money. They're asking the government to let them do it. And so it's just probably the right thing to ask, right? So we'll see what happens. It is exciting. It's neat. It is wild that you want to build theme park lands for two parks across the street from them and connect via these long roads with these big walkways with tunnels. And it's a wild plan. And then connect to the Disneyland Hotel and the Paradise Pier Hotel, essentially making those park hotels connected to the parks. It's interesting and wacky and wild. And maybe it is a whole new design strategy for parks. And we'll see what happens. But the fact that so much of the plans that they laid out today are copied and pasted from other parks doesn't lead me to believe that they've spent a lot of time planning this. So, again, we will obviously keep you in the loop here on the show. I don't want to spend too much time on it, but here it is. The plan is there. They've pitched it to the city of Anaheim. It's in the public's eye. Disney did not put it on their Parks blog or any of their real PR avenues, and we'll see what happens. The Coconut Pineapple Dole Swirl Cup is the newest Dole treat available at Aloha Isle at Adventureland in the Magic Kingdom. You may recall coconut was added to the menu for my personal favorite, the Kakamora float, actually my favorite treat in all of Walt Disney World. But now you can swirl that coconut taste with the classic pineapple for an entirely new flavor. You can get a cup of it for $4.99 at Aloha Isle. You can read our review at WDWNT.com. Construction on the Canopy frame for Tron Light Cycle Run has progressed over the last few weeks, and now the final piece has been placed. The framework is done. The final 2 cross beams were installed towards the far right of the canopy frame. Now the canopy frame is finished, and we will now see those temporary supports start to come down around it. Of course, we still don't know when Disney plans to finish the canopy or the ride itself. All that work has been paused. We'll have to wait and see when they pick all of that back up, but it is a major milestone nonetheless. Visitors to Adventureland will notice something a bit different about the market surrounding the magic carpets of Aladdin. The location has not been available to guests since the COVID closure. Stroller parking and standing tables have replaced the Aladdin-themed shops near the attraction. The location provides a convenient spot to park strollers, caravans, and magic carpets, if you will, while guests ride nearby attractions such as the Jungle Cruise or the carpets. Standing tables have also been added as an overflow dining area for Aloha Isle, and a new plexiglass divider was spotted on the register area, but we doubt it will return as a store anytime soon, the Agrabah market, because obviously it's stroller parking and tables. In February, we reported the opening of the new Soul of Jazz and American Adventure exhibit in the American Adventure at Epcot. The exhibit tells the story of jazz music, featuring the characters from the Golden Globe-winning Pixar film Soul. Now it has received an update showcasing new maquettes from the film. This third display case has maquettes that are scale model sculptures used by animators as models for the film. For example, Pixar filmmakers used these maquettes of Joe Gardner and Dorothea Williams in the animation process. The maquette of Dorothy Williams show her playing the saxophone, and likewise Joe is playing his piano. Fans of jazz animation and soul alike will want to check these out at Epcot. Spring has officially sprung at Disney Springs. That's a lot of springs. With the arrival of the sweet Easter treats, and making their debut is the Boozy Bourbon Bunnies. They've hopped into the ganachery located in the landing. The chocolate bunny is a rich and creamy milk chocolate. He's filled to his ears with thick beverage similar in consistency to a melted milkshake. It's basically a bourbon chocolate milk. Be sure to have a drink before you take a bite as he's filled up. You get it for $15 at the ganachery, and again, the full review on our website. Easter celebrations are in full swing across all of Walt Disney World. A few days ago, we tried the holiday offerings at the Beach Club, which included the Easter Bunny cheesecake and the carrot cupcake. Now we're giving the Easter cake at Saratoga Springs a taste. It's a lemon sponge cake with strawberry buttercream and Easter-themed chocolate decor. Get it for $5.99 at the Artist Palette. And again, review on our site. Earlier this year, Disney confirmed that guest rooms at the Contemporary were officially being refurbished, though they did not divulge any details. The refurbishment was scheduled to occur from April until September of this year, limiting capacity at the resort. It seems, however, they have started early. A pair of rooms in the main tower are now covered up, and work has begun. And word from inside is that they are indeed installing the Incredibles-themed rooms. They are happening, and we anxiously await to get a look at these. But yes, just like Moana has invaded the Polynesian, the Incredibles have arrived in Disney's Contemporary Resort, and we'll keep you in the loop as more becomes available on this change. A new Sundae has made its debut at the Ghirardelli Soda Fountain and Chocolate Shop during a touch of Disney at California Adventure, and it may be the perfect treat for caramel fans. The Gold Rush Caramel Sundae consists of vanilla ice cream, sea salt, diced almonds, caramel sauce, and whipped cream, topped with a Ghirardelli Squares white chocolate caramel piece. Get it now for $13.75. Read the review on our site. I know you're going to scream in the comments that you missed the old one with peanut butter. I'm with you. Peanut butter is better than caramel. I am on your side. With Disneyland and California Adventure set to reopen on April 30th, Disneyland Resort has issued an update on unused single-day and multi-day tickets. Unused single-day tickets that expire on December 30th, 2021 or March 31st, 2022 will have the expiration date extended to December 30th, 2022. Wholly unused multi-day tickets that expire on January 12th, 2022 or April 13th, 2022 will have the expiration date extended to January 12th of 2023, and the ticket will expire 13 days after the first use on or before January 12th, 2023, whichever occurs first. Guests with multi-day tickets who've used their first visit between February and March of last year but did not reach their ticket's maximum number of uses will have the 13-day expiration period of their ticket extended to December 30th of 22. Guests visiting California Adventure for a touch of Disney can participate in the sights and sounds of the theme park while enjoying their favorite Disney Parks bites. And though attractions won't be loading guests until Disneyland Resort opens on April 30th, guests can catch a glimpse of some rides testing. In fact, a Twitter user, Drew Disney Dude, caught on the Matter Cam that they were testing the Incredi coaster. So there you go, the first outdoor ride testing, the Incredi coaster. Of course, again, park opens April 30th. Cars fans, start your engines. The upcoming Cars road trip attraction is cruising on into Walt Disney Studios Paris, and now it's on the map alongside the release of 2 new images. In the upper right corner of the map, you can see the logo for the new ride, which still says Cars Route 66 Road Trip, the old name before the last announcement. Maybe they're going back to it, who knows. This is replacing the Studio Tram Tour. The map also shows the new load area just steps away from Toy Story Playland. Fans of the former Studio Tram Tour or Studio Backlot Tour at Hollywood Studios will notice the homage to Catastrophe Canyon, now called Car-tastrophe Canyon. You get a preview of this scene over on our site. And then there are these 2 images, which are our first look at what might be some of the scenes of the ride. It's set to open sometime this year. Of course, Disneyland Paris does not have a reopening date just yet. At long last, entertainment may finally be returning to full swing at the Tokyo Disney Resort. Parades and seasonal events are rumored to be on their way back, according to pages on the Tokyo Disney Resort Vacation Packages site. And the exciting new Mickey's Magical Music World show may make its grand debut in the coming week. This would be the second full-scale return of entertainment to a Disney park anywhere in the world after Shanghai Disneyland last year. Twitter users caught changes on the Tokyo Disney Resort Vacation Package site, suggesting the shows and parades will be returning in the next week. These pages have been removed since, but they were there. The details said that beginning March 27th, Dreaming Up, the parade, and Electrical Parade Dreamlights would return to the streets of Disneyland every day. Additionally, 2 shows would reportedly make a return starting April 1st. Usatama on the Run, that beloved parade for Easter, would come to Disneyland for its 3rd Easter season, April 1st through May 31st. And additionally, Big Band Beat at the Broadway Music Theater in Tokyo Disney Sea on the same day. Finally, the biggest piece of news, Mickey's Magical Music World, previously scheduled to debut April 15th as part of the new Fantasyland Forest Theater, will at long last reportedly debut on April 1st. As mentioned, this would be the second full-scale return of entertainment to any Disney park in the world. So it's a very big moment for all the parks in the world, and hopefully this rumor comes to pass. As the Oriental Land Company explores additional ways to increase revenue from guests visiting Tokyo Disney Resort, it seems they'll be piloting a new upcharge service, early entry to the parks for hotel guests. The program is underway from April 1st through June 30th as a test to gauge guest interest. The ticket will be sold to guests at all 4 Disney Resort hotels at Tokyo Disney Resort for 3,000 yen, about $27.57 US, including tax. Will be offered from March 31st again through June 30th. For now, these tickets will grant admission to Disney Sea from 8 a.m. instead of 9 a.m. Guests can also purchase a separate one-day passport in order to take advantage of the early entry ticket. The following attractions will be open early to guests: Soaring Fantastic Flight, Toy Story Mania, The Tower of Terror, and Journey to the Center of the Earth, the most popular attractions in the park. Guests may still be required to obtain a standby pass to experience these attractions during this time. They're only obtained once per day for each attraction, so even after you get early entry, you'd still only do them all once, mind you. But this does replace the currently suspended Happy 15 entry for hotel guests, which was free with their hotel stay and let them enter the parks 15 minutes early. That may sound like nothing. It made a big difference if you wanted to do everything in the park. At long last, joining the United States parks, Tokyo Disney will reportedly be introducing mobile ordering at its restaurants soon, per Kyoto News. Kyoto News stated that mobile ordering will be introduced as another facet to prevent the spread of COVID and ensure social distancing. Guests will be able to order through the Tokyo Disney Resort app and collect their food without coming into contact with other guests and minimal contact with cast members. It's unknown whether the system will be the same at Disneyland as at Disneyland or Walt Disney World, or if it'll be a new system created by the Oriental Land Company. Mobile ordering was not given an introduction time frame other than soon. The move is the latest by the company to strengthen their digital presence in the recent years. According to @DLP Report, the Disney Cruise Line is adding to its summer 2021 itineraries, as in coming back into service. The new cruise will be only in the UK, with departures from the London, Tilbury, Newcastle, Liverpool, and Southampton. The trips will last from 2 to 4 nights. The story originally came from Richie Disney on Twitter, claims there will be no ports of call on these cruises. They're just boats going out and coming back, but obviously there's demand to go somewhere, right? He also notes that the port of departure will be Dover, Allegedly, these cruises will be available to book starting in April. However, we'll see more information officially soon from Disney Cruise Line. Bidders have a chance to purchase a rare piece of Walt Disney history. An archive of Carolwood Pacific Railroad items is on the auction block. The Carolwood Pacific Railroad was Walt's personal backyard railway, served as the inspiration for Disneyland. Heritage Auctions is offering the lot up as part of its The Art of Disney Theme Park Disney Storybook Art Collection Signature Auction. The auction runs April 8th through the 10th. We'll be showcasing a number of those items here on the YouTube channel and as well on our website. In fact, we are recording this show on Thursday night. In a couple hours, I have to get on a plane and go to Dallas because Heritage has been nice enough to lay out a number of the incredible pieces from theme park history, from Walt Disney World, from Disneyland, from Walt's personal collection, and we will get to show those to you personally before they go to auction. So this is a really exciting opportunity. We hope you guys will tune in. I hope you guys are interested in seeing this really, really cool things. For more information on these stories and more, head on over to WDWNT.com. This program is brought to you by our official travel agent sponsor, The Vacationeer, the engineers of your next magical vacation. Their services, of course, are free. Visit WDWNT.travel for details. The Vacationeer, the official travel agency of WDWNT. If you're enjoying the show, be sure to like this video, subscribe to WDW News Today on YouTube for more great content, and click the bell for notifications. Also, make sure to hit select all notifications so you never miss an episode of the show. For the worldwide leader in Disney Parks news, this is Tom Corliss saying enjoy the rest of your today and have a great, big, beautiful tomorrow.
Hi everyone, I'm Cosmic Chris Reed, inviting you to join my co-hosts and I every Monday at 9 p.m. Eastern on WDWNT Entertainment as we chat Disney Park memories, food, and Imagineer our own attractions, restaurants, hotels, and more. Share your stories with us in the YouTube chat. Cosmic Reed Live, every Monday night at 9 p.m. Eastern on WDWNT Entertainment.